Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Press Play Action here. It's Mitchell Lee. It's Brandon 2. It's Tommy Grant. And, guys, we're about to be... Well, no, I guess we're not.
Get to the chopper!
Get to the chopper!
Sorry.
All right. That's certainly a way we could go with this podcast. We're not starting with Predator, guys. We're going to start with the final-ish movie that we're going to be talking about in the Alien franchise. That's Alien Romulus. This was one that came out just a couple of years ago, August 16th, 2024, directed by Fede Alvarez. Does that name ring a bell to any of you?
It does. Evil Dead, baby.
Yeah, Evil Dead guy.
Okay, yeah, he did the Evil Dead 2013 remake. He also did Don't Breathe, which is a movie that I like quite a bit. He also did the Girl in the Spider's Web, which is the dragon tattoo movie that is not made by David Fincher and does not star Rooney Mara or Daniel
or
Craig.
Whatever.
I didn't realize there was a sequel to that.
Most people didn't because no one went and saw it except for me, and I didn't like that movie. So I was afraid that movie was going to kind of tank his career a little bit, and it did put him in director jail for a little bit of time. But he came back out to write and direct Alien Romulus, and this stars Kaylee Spaney, David Johnson, Isabella Merced, kind of someone else. We'll get to that later.
I'll be honest,
had
I
a
really
budget.
didn't recognize anybody in this cast.
I recognize David Johnson.
Actually,
I recognize Kaylee
Johnson
Spaney.
He was in
And
the Long
Kaylee
Walk,
Spaney.
right?
He was in
Yeah.
The Long Walk, and
he
I
was
love
really
him.
good. Yeah, he's awesome.
I recognized Dora, and I also recognized
I never
Kaylee
saw that
Spaney.
movie, but-
And I'm a big Kaylee Spaney fan from Civil War and from Priscilla.
She was the photographer in Civil War.
She was the young photographer, kind of following around
I
Kirsten
know,
Dunst in
yep.
Civil War.
Yep.
I don't want to spoil that movie, but terrible ending. Sorry.
Horrible ending.
Horrible.
Absolutely atrocious ending. That
ruined
almost brought
the fucking movie. It was like an A plus the whole time, and then bam.
Yeah, I was really into that movie, and then the ending happened, and I'm like, well, this just kind of tanked it. But we're not reviewing Civil War. We're reviewing Alien Romulus. So this one also, by the way, 2024 release, number 22 in the North American box office in the year of 2014. One 22. Other movie. Yeah, 22. It made $105 million domestically. It was a big hit, actually. Overall, $80 million budget made $350 million. So this movie did incredibly well overseas. What movie, domestically speaking, released in the month of August, did better than Alien Romulus? There's just one.
The month of August?
The month of August.
I gotta go back.
Not a terribly big month.
I saw this
box
movie
office apart from these two movies.
I saw this movie at Regal. I then stopped going to Regal around this time. I believe.
I did a double feature. I did a double feature with these two movies, actually.
Interesting.
I don't know if either of you have seen the other movie.
The Wild Robot is a no.
Nope, that was September.
I feel like I did pretty well with my 24 movies.
You caught up for 2024. I was very proud of you at the end of that year, Tommy.
I kicked it into high gear for 25, but 24 I tried to kick in.
Red
26,
One?
You've been slacking. No, Red One was a Christmas movie.
Okay, no fair.
Why would that come out in August?
No. Good point. It wasn't Bad Boys because we saw that together.
We did not see that movie together, and it's
not?
also not Bad Boys. So
It's not Bad
we
Boys.
saw Bad Boys for Life together.
Oh,
the one
not
that
Bad
came out
Boys
in
Ride or
2020.
Die.
Yeah. You're not going to get it, so I'll just tell you.
Yeah, go ahead.
A movie that somehow is still in the news as of like this week too, and that's It Ends With Us.
Oh,
The Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni. Yeah,
but it is in the news. It is in the news.
It's a very mid movie.
Is that?
I think
is it
won
Colleen
like,
Hoover?
Yes,
Like,
it was the
book?
first one
Okay.
of the Colleen Hoover movies.
Yep.
This movie won my gold medal for the mid medal stand in
Oh,
2024. So
nice.
trust me, you missed nothing. Now back to Alien Romulus. This movie here, it's kind of similar to a lot of the other alien-ish movies that we got in that it follows these people that are out in space, and this is
As
a little
most
different
alien
in
movies
that
does. Sorry.
yeah, but they're kind of
Alien.
down on their luck. They're on like almost like this not run down planet, but
It's
just,
another colony fell, right? Is what it ends up
it's
being.
not in a great spot, and these people they want to get out of where they are, and they find this, like, what is it? It's like a hauler or something. They want to get from one ship to the other, basically, so they can so they can ditch this town where nothing's going on, and then aliens come along, and this is a movie that I had the pleasure of seeing in IMAX when it came out, and I'll tell you that it looks great on IMAX. This is a great looking movie.
Yeah.
I
does.
think that my biggest compliment that I can give this movie is that Fede Alvarez has the sauce. I think that it looks great. I think that all the creature design is fantastic. Some of the, and I know we'll get to this later, it came up in the group text, and I knew that it would. There's like a scare late in the movie that is just...
Oh, that jump scare got me, dude.
It's stuck with me. There's a scene that takes place on this planet, like in space, open space. It almost looks like Saturn, and it looks beautiful. I mean, it is, but haunting at the same time, which a lot of people haven't really been able to. I mean, I know Gravity accomplished that. Interstellar was able to accomplish that.
I mean,
as
heck,
well.
The Martian
And this
did a pretty good job with some of that stuff too.
I don't think The Martian did. I don't think The Martian did as good of a job with like open space.
Oh, okay, sure.
As something like this did. So I appreciated seeing that, and the blood and gore and all of that I thought was really well done.
So I gotta be honest.
I think that Fede Alvarez. Good.
Well, it's just a feel of an Evil Dead Rise movie or Evil Dead movie with alien plotline. Like, it's very much a horror. It's going back to the horror element of Alien, basically. It's going back to like
this
that.
is a sci-fi horror movie at its core, and I think that Fede Alvarez, the director, did an amazing job. I think Fede Alvarez, the writer, let him down a little bit, though.
Ooh.
Because it felt like this was a guy that really wanted to make an alien movie and had all these ideas for making his own alien movie. But then when he got the pen out, he couldn't help himself from doing all the nostalgia grabs and the throwback lines.
But maybe that's why he wanted to do the movie,
In terms of writing, though, he also wrote it with Dan O'Bannon, who wrote pretty much, I think, all of the Alien movies. So that's probably where
he did not write this movie. Yeah, he did not write this movie. Do you know how I know that Dan O'Bannon did not write this movie, Tommy?
Because IMDb is alive. Has him as the writer.
Because Dan O'Bannon died in 2009, so he had nothing to do with this movie. He just gets credit because he created the original.
Created Alien.
He did have a writing partner.
Got him. That's like the Jackie Chan situation. Got him.
Damn you!
He did, however, have a writing partner, and I'm going to butcher the hell out of this name. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Rodo Sayagues. Sure, I know I got that wrong. But he has been working with Fede Alvarez for a long time, because I look at him here, and he also let's confirm this.
Rodo Sayagues.
I'm pretty sure he directed. Yeah, he directed
Sayagues, just so you know.
Sayagues.
Yep, Sayagues.
He directed Don't Breathe 2. He was a co-writer on Evil Dead and
what
Don't
is the
Breathe
plot of
and
Don't Breathe?
the Girl in the Spider's Web.
What is the plot of
Don't Breathe is the
Have I
one
seen it?
where
Isn't it some
these
blind guy?
three buffoons, these three buffoons break into a house and they try to steal this guy's money, and the guy is blind, but he knows the
that's
house
right.
better, so he's coming after them. And then there's a twist in like the second act of that movie that I wouldn't dare spoil for you, that completely flips
Okay.
the movie on its head.
Oh.
It's a really good movie. You
Is
should
it like
check
a
it out if you haven't seen
barbarian? It's not like a plot like
Yes,
device where
that's-
or is it like that?
y-
Is it like that?
It's
Okay.
not to the degree where it's like, wow, I am watching a
Because
completely
barbarian
different movie.
is like you get the monster and then it's all of a sudden like the douchebags driving the car. It's like this is
Yeah,
a
exactly.
completely
Yeah,
different movie.
it's not quite that big a vibe shift, but I mean, I think it's comparable. I think it's definitely comparable.
Okay.
But yeah, if you look at this movie, I think it all looks great. Kaylee Spaney is just, I think she's fantastic. I think that I know she's not playing Ripley, but there are so many visual nods to basically her as Ripley, and I think she fills in very well. I think David Johnson is just one of my favorite young actors working today. I think he does a great job playing Andy the android.
Yeah.
I thought that he pulled that off very well. I think that there's a lot of side characters.
Any role he does with chemistry with the lead.
Yes,
He's so
I think
good
that
with chemistry.
I'm about to give him a sizable compliment, particularly from him in The Long Walk. I get really strong Morgan Freeman vibes from him, in that he just brings a level of gravitas. And
we gotta pause the podcast. Did you hear that?
No,
that call, Tommy? Whoa!
I just got so much like Andy Dufresne Red energy from him and Cooper Hoffman in The Long Walk. This charisma and chemistry that they have.
Movie, by the way, I saw it twice, but I can't wait
to watch the next 40 years of his career.
Yeah.
This is an actor that I'm extremely excited about.
Call your shot.
Unfortunately,
he's going to win an Oscar, is what you're saying. Call your shot.
I am going to call a shot on that. I do think he will take home a golden statue at some point, 100%. Unfortunately, there are a lot of forgettable ass, just nothing characters in this movie.
Yeah.
That you just kind of wait to die.
Is it mean if I say the knockoff Barry Cohegan character?
Yes.
The Walmart Barry Cohegan?
I'm glad you said
it might
that.
be mean, but that doesn't mean it's inaccurate.
That's what I thought of.
When I was watching this movie, I wrote down two cons.
First of all, Barry's awesome. I love Barry.
One was the actor who played Bjorn, who is the knockoff Barry, whatever the fuck. And the de-aged Ian Holm just looked terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know what like everything else in this movie,
it is what it is.
like everything looked great. And then they had that. I'm like what? I don't know what happened, but it just looks so off-putting.
Nothing to Spike Fern. I think that's what he's going for. He's going for like a knockoff Barry Cohegan performance, but no one can pull off Barry Cohegan except Barry Cohegan. So stay in your lane, Spike. Stay in your lane.
This kind of gave, I can't remember if it was Covenant or Resurrection, where we had that cast that we just didn't give a shit about.
Covenant.
Okay.
Oh, he was in the
Resurrection 2.
He was in
Resurrection
the Batman?
2.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, Spike Fern was in the Batman.
To me,
what the
it
fuck?
kind of gave.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. It kind of gave. For me, it was like the casting vibes of Alien Resurrection and Covenant, where it's just you don't give a fuck about them, combined with the really cool visuals of Prometheus, but with a good story of Alien and Aliens.
Yeah, so I think it's a combo of all these movies. And spoiler, I think it's an A-ish grade. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, it's
maybe I'm just higher on it than you guys.
Really?
Are.
Okay.
No, I liked it a lot.
I like the horror elements of the movie. I like David Johnson's performance. I think Kaylee knocks it out of the park. And so for me, all these other characters don't fucking matter. Like it doesn't bring down my enjoyment of the movie from that perspective.
I really liked how they kind of went away from the original alien creature, where they brought in the combination of the engineers with the alien, the xenomorph.
You also have to have the body horror, like
Yeah,
pregnancy, like
that whole
disgusting
like half like
scene.
part human, part engineer, part xenomorph creature at the end.
Yeah, that was
Honestly, like that was so much
nasty.
scarier than
That
the
was nasty.
xenomorph. I was like, this is like straight out of body horror like legend.
That was as disgusting as anything I saw
Yes.
body horror wise the last
It's
4
the
to 5
face
years.
for me. The face like freaks me out. I don't know what it is. Like even in Prometheus, just the way the face looks just always kind of freaked me out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the visuals and the creatures in this movie were the best in the franchise.
Interesting.
Just because we got a little bit of everything. We got the face huggers, we got the xenomorph.
Well, if I'm high on this,
lots of xenomorphs, and then we have this new creature at the end, which is kind of weird because it resets the whole franchise. Because this takes place in between Alien and Aliens, so we don't see this creature at all through the rest of the movies. So like, I don't know if they're rewriting stuff or they're just kind of throwing it in there for fun, or if they just didn't think about that.
what is this kids walk into a bank? I've heard of it. Is that supposed to be like a really good movie?
What?
Sorry.
What are you
Sorry.
talking about?
I'm on Spike. I'm on Spike
He's just-
Burns
he's just
IMDb.
Why
I'm
are
on
you
Spike
still
Burns
on
IMDb.
this?
He's just tuning me out and just looking
No,
at
no,
random movies.
I'm
This is
He's
how
obsessed with an
I'm
actor that
locked
we
in
will
on what
never
you're
see
saying.
again.
I'm locked in on what you're saying. I'm locked in on what you're saying. I'm just
He's lost in the rabbit hole.
No. There's this Liam Neeson movie
Pull him
that's
out.
called Kids Walk into a Bank, and I'm floored by this Liam Neeson movie. Spike Fearon is apparently in it, so just throwing it out there. Anyway, I'm locked in on what you're saying. Yes, visually.
No, you're not.
Prometheus. Yes, I am. I'm totally locked in. I can multitask.
Two kids
I
walk
can
into a bank.
I can multitask. Thank you. It's called ADD. I can multitask at the same time. It's neurodivergency at its finest, honestly.
So Tommy, I'm getting from both of you guys that you're very high on this thing.
Yes.
At least
I think way higher than you.
Higher than I'm going to be because again, I think that there's
I forget
so
what
much,
I gave
like,
this movie. I should look. But go ahead.
The Ian Holmes storyline, I watched the whole thing and I'm like, yep, of course you used deep fake AI for this because of course you did.
Yeah.
It looks and feels like you used AI for this. And I mean that as negatively as I possibly can.
It looks bad.
Yeah. So
What?
part of me, yeah, go ahead. I think you cut for a little bit, Tommy. What did you say?
I was saying, which is surprising because that's the only piece of this movie that looks bad. Everything else is fine. It's like I don't know why they couldn't pull that off. Like it's not like we haven't gotten de-aged characters prior to the movie.
I don't love the use of AI personally. I'm just not a huge.
I also just don't love the use of I don't love the use of AI, but I also just don't think you needed any of that for this movie.
No.
You didn't need that character.
Yeah, do you really?
You did that just as an Easter
him?
egg to fans, and who I think would rather just watch a good movie.
I think it would have served a better purpose if they put Ian Holmes' character into the ship as like the voice, like Mother, in the other movies. That would have been a better.
Yeah,
maybe
that would have probably been a better move.
Like have had him be a part of the ship since he
Again, I have no problem with introducing Ian Holmes' character back because, like, to be fair, Ian Holmes is a good character, is like a villain, antagonist, in most of the.
But
franchise.
it's also not Ian Holm because Ian Holm this is another case of Ian Holm died in 2020, so
and they
he was
still
not involved
did it
with
anyway.
This.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's the thing. I don't like this whole.
Can you not
use
just do an
dead
Ian
actors.
Holm character? Like, can you not just make like a synthetic character that's like him?
That would have been so much better if you just had another synthetic type thing, and it could have been a callback, kind of like Ripley,
a callback
with this.
to Holmes' character.
Kind of like how Kaylee Spaney here as Rain is very much Ripley. There's a lot of, from what she's wearing or what she's doing, it's very much, hey, this is going to be our new Ripley. And I would much rather the kind of connection and Easter eggs be in tone and in character than in the actual character, like character traits, not just Oh,
So
that's that guy from
Betts,
an early movie.
So Daniel Betts played him,
He
but they made
voiced
it
him.
visually look like,
Yeah.
it didn't look good. It just, I don't know.
They got permission from Ian Holmes' estate, which cool, good for
It's
you.
called.
But
You know what that's called? Pay us a certain
cashing
sum
the
of money.
check.
Yeah, a certain sum of money, and we'll cash that check. Yeah, okay. Which, don't get me wrong. Like, again, I have no problem with the callback, but like, why not just put Daniel Betts' face in there and be like, he's a synthetic just like Holmes? Like, I like Rook. You don't need Rook. You can get any Rook type synthetic to play this role, and it instantly becomes a better movie. Person. But I also don't think it's like, again, I don't want to harp on it too much because I don't think it ruins my enjoyment of the movie, if I gotta be honest. Like, yes, it brings it down visually and it looks weird, but at the end of the day, I'm there for the relationship between Rain and Andy. I'm only there for that. I'm not there for anything else. F all the other bullshit, basically.
I didn't like the other characters.
I should have just made
for a
an
movie
hour
that
and
was
40 minutes of Rain and Andy.
for a movie that's 2 hours long. This movie felt a little bit longer to me. By the time we get to the third act, I'm kind of like, all right, let's move this thing along. You get me back a bit with the with the new xenomorph thing, but I went into this weekend as well as back in August of 2024. Say that like it was a million years ago, but I really wanted to be over the moon in love with this movie, and I just like it instead.
Fair.
I think the problem with this franchise is you can only do so much with the creature. Like,
I mean, you say that, but you can make alien movies for the rest of time because the plot is so reusable and recyclable.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you can keep reusing the same story, but it's like, what new added element?
Story.
Like, obviously, this one had a new creature thrown in there, but
someone's gonna find a way to make another alien movie.
I'm sure they will. Like, I would not. I mean, they've got the TV show coming out,
and I bet you it's good. What is it? Is it Covenant or whatever it's called? I forget what it's called.
Alien Earth, I think is.
Earth is what it's called. Yeah.
And that supposedly takes place between Alien Covenant and the original Alien movie.
Okay. So I'll mention
we're still going to get more of these. There's no doubt about that. It's just
so that's my whole point with this franchise. The recyclability of this franchise and of the plot, and credit to them for creating a plot and a device that allows them to make 15 alien movies.
Yeah.
But you got to do some creativity on your own. And I think to Mitchell's point, when Fede Alvarez was cooking and doing his own thing, it was good. When he tried to call back to other alien movies and like nostalgia, make an Aliens movie because he wanted to make an Aliens movie because he's a fan of the franchise, that's when the movie, quote unquote, fails. So to me, I'm fine with them making 15 alien movies. Just bring fresh thoughts and ideas to it, you know?
But the other problem with that, though, is the fact that they keep going backwards and not forward in time is you're already getting continuity errors.
You want like year 4000 Alien.
Well, I'm fine with whatever time frame they want to do it in, but when you start making prequels and you throw in new things, you always run into how did this happen? Because there's already a continuity error that fans and people are debating, and that's in Prometheus. They showed the creation essentially of the first xenomorph at the very end of the movie.
That's fair.
So,
first of all, Prometheus, when they were doing the existential stuff, was at its best.
Yeah.
So maybe they need to do that shit some more. And to your point about Alien Earth, is that what Alien Earth the show is about? Is like the Earth is falling apart, and we got to get off this planet. Like, if that's what it's about, then that's like a fresh take on the Alien franchise.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what they need to start doing. Like, fuck being in space and in a failed colony again. Like, let's go back to the beginning, like when the shit happened. Like, Quiet Place day one, I didn't love it, but I love the idea of going back to the beginning of Quiet Place and trying it over.
You end up falling into the horror trope where it's like, what crazy shit are you going to come up with to keep this fresh? When are we how close are we to getting like a Jason Goes to Space kind of version of Alien? Like, what's going to happen next?
That's because
I mean, we did get Alien Resurrection, which was a piece of dog shit. So
we
got Ripley playing basketball and alien babies.
Shout out to the poster though. Alien Romulus's poster.
It brings out the horror of the franchise.
Yeah,
and
it's short, it's simple, and it sets the tone. I dig it.
Yeah.
I gave this movie a B 69.68.
Okay. I'll go ahead and give my grade. I did give this a B plus originally, but like a high B plus. I think this has now reached into the A minus territory for me, and that's because after watching the entire Alien franchise now, or most of the Alien franchise, I've now come to respect the horror aspect of this movie and kind of Fede Alvarez like hat tipping to the rest of the franchise. But again, to Mitchell's point, when he's original and creative and doing his when he's using his special sauce and cooking with his sauce, it's good. When he's cooking with other people's sauce and trying to do callbacks, yeah, I'm with him. It doesn't work as much, but I still think it's an A minus movie because of the lead and the supporting cast with Rain and Andy. This movie is about Rain and Andy. Now, you guys are gonna hate this take. A little bit of Solo vibes at the very beginning of this movie, where I was like, "Oh, they're gonna get off a planet, and they don't have enough money, and like, oh, I wonder what they're gonna do to get off the planet." And stuff.
That makes sense. I get that.
Like, I was watching and I was like, "Have I seen this movie before?" And then I was like,
it's also
it's just
very
Solo?
dark.
Yeah,
not like
it's just
dark
Solo?
is in tone, but just like it's just very dark.
Yeah.
So no, I understand that.
They are in they are in space.
And then knock off Barry Keoghan.
I hated his character so much. Like, I was waiting for him to die in this movie.
He also hates Andy the whole time, which valid reason why he doesn't like Andy, but also like, man, judgmental, judging a book by its cover.
We know Andy's gonna be all right. Tommy, what's your grade?
I gave this an A minus 37.
Love that.
Okay.
I really enjoyed this.
I didn't give a number. A minus 35.5.
I just make up numbers. It's fine.
No. I also don't make up numbers, but I forgot to give my number. Sorry. Yeah. A minus 37. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty decent.
Because for me, this franchise has been very hit or miss. I'm either bored out of my mind or I'm really into it. And this was one of those where I was really into it, and I was like, finally, like,
are we gonna feel the same way about the crossover? That's what I want to know.
I'm very.
The crossover is Tommy gonna be like, "Fuck this crossover movie"?
I don't know. I feel like I might. I always enjoy a good crossover, like regardless of how good the story.
I've never seen the crossover, and I'm like actually here for it. Now that I've seen the original Predator,
I remember seeing trailers. I remember it takes place in Antarctica or something. Some part of it takes place in Antarctica.
Yeah,
Antarctica, and there's like a pyramid underground shit. But like, everyone loves a good monster crossover. Like, King Kong versus Godzilla, Jason versus Freddy Krueger, Alien versus Predator. Like, even if the story's terrible, they're always just fun to watch.
Yeah, people like crossovers. Which reminds me, Mitchell, we can still write the Fast and Furious Jurassic Park crossover at some point.
Yes, it can happen.
I would have no problem with that whatsoever. Let's do it.
They're just driving between dinosaurs.
All right.
No. They turn the dinosaurs into cars.
Oh, true. The dinosaurs.
Come on, man.
Cars.
They're both owned by Universal. Let's make it happen. Let's get the Transformers in there as well. I know it's Paramount, but
we can do it.
A deal can be reached. We'll figure something out. All right, next up we've got the Predator franchise.
The all-time classic. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry. That's a joke.
Predator, directed by John McTiernan. Now, if that name sounds familiar to you, you're like, John McTiernan, what the hell else is he
You're like,
done?
I've definitely heard that name.
He has done all of your dad's favorite movies. He's done some of my favorite movies too. Predator was his big first movie. I mean, he did Nomads, but no one knows Nomads. So you got Predator, and then the next year he made Die Hard.
Yeah.
Then in 1990, great introduction. 1990, he had The Hunt for Red October, which is a really solid movie as well.
What a beast! Probably the best. Probably the best
Jack Ryan movie.
Jack Ryan movie, yeah, probably best Jack Ryan movie.
Yep. My grandpa's favorite movie of all time. Last Action Hero. He did Die Hard with a Vengeance, which a lot of people say that's just as good as Die Hard. I've never seen it, so he did not do Die Hard 2.
No, he should have.
Rennie Harlan.
I can't believe they didn't sign on for him to do Die Hard 2.
Well, he was busy making Hunt for Red October.
He did like the Robin Hood that's like people think about, I guess. Sorry. And he did a Quicksilver.
No, he didn't. He was an executive producer on a Robin Hood movie starring Patrick Bergen. Don't know who that is.
Oh no, sorry.
This movie was the 12th highest grossing movie of 1987, and it was the third highest grossing movie to be released in the month of June 1987. Can you name the other two? I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, you can't.
I can't.
I'm
How
curious.
the fuck would I know it came out in June of 1987?
No, I can't. But what the fuck is Rollerball? Sorry. I was looking at his credits.
Rollerball?
What the fuck is Rollerball?
It was another... I'm looking at the poster, and I have no idea whatsoever.
I'm watching the trailer, and it's literally... I think we should watch this movie. We got to put it on the
dystopian. It takes place in a future dystopian 2005.
We gotta put this movie on random.
Starring LL Cool J.
This movie's going on the random
buddy.
List. Buddy, I have no idea about
it is on there. It's Brandon. Do you know what it has on Rotten Tomatoes?
Well, I saw it as a 3.2 in IMDb, which is like really hard. So I'm assuming it's like a 21% on Rotten Tomatoes.
No, Brandon, it's a 3% on Rotten Tomatoes.
We need to see this movie. Oh my god!
This might be our next drunk episode.
So I was gonna ask you before you asked the question. Have you seen?
And this movie landed. Hold on.
Sorry,
Rollerball landed John McTiernan in prison.
Did it really? Oh.
He was sentenced to a year in federal prison for making false statements to an FBI investigator over hiring a famous Hollywood fixer to wiretap the producer of the movie because he had been in a disagreement about how to make Rollerball and what type of movie it should be, and he hired this investigator to investigate his actions and his intentions and wiretap him and lied about it. And so he went to prison over a movie that has a 3%.
That is wild.
Oh that is fucking wild. I was reading this. I was like, Mitchell, have you ever seen the Thomas Crown Affair? Like, I was gonna be like, oh, Mitchell, like, just curious if you've ever seen it, but because like I've heard good things about Thomas Crown Affair. But then I saw Rollerball at a 3.2, and then I started reading the synopsis. Oh my god!
Not good. Sorry, not good. He also made The 13th Warrior in 1999, which is one of the biggest box office flops ever. So this guy fell on hard times. The 80s were good to him. The first year of the 90s, and then you got another Die Hard movie, and then it all fell off quick.
This proves, no matter how much success you have in Hollywood, it can all be taken away with some
if you're a fucking idiot.
Some bad movies and a wiretap.
And a wiretap, yeah. Private investigator. Let me make the movie I want to make. By the way, the two movies that came out in June of 1987 that made more than Predator, you've got The Witches of Eastwick, which I have never seen. I think Jack Nicholson's in it. Maybe Meryl Streep too. I don't know. And then you've got The Untouchables.
Oh, okay.
Which again I've never seen, but this is all about Al Capone. I've heard it's a great movie, but I have not seen it.
How
Predator.
can you make Predator and then go
Like
to
you make Predator?
And then go to Rollerball?
Hey, 15 years passed, man. A lot can happen in 15 years.
So this movie.
15 years ago, I was 17. So
I've never seen Predator before.
Yes, you have. Do you know how I know you have? Because we watched it together, Brandon.
Well,
I know you've watched Predator. You don't.
No, I'm kidding.
I remember watching it with you. We got it at Family Video because
we did.
Will Stanley was going off
right.
on Twitter about how it was the greatest movie all time.
That's
and
right.
We watched it, and we're like, no, not quite there.
It's a fun movie, though.
This stars Arnold Schwarzenegger and Carl Weathers. This was released again June 12th, 1987.
Way to call Will out by name, though. Shout out. Haven't heard that name in a while. Shout out, Will.
Yeah, hope you're doing well, Will. Some of your takes are, pure dog shit, but maybe movies aren't for you. I don't know anyone that hates The Last Jedi as much as Will.
What a fun movie!
Certainly an opinion.
If we're reviewing Predator, that would be my main synopsis. Like
I love Will.
Movie.
He's a great dude. He's a great dude to hang out with, and just a really solid guy first and foremost. But he also, like, if I could describe his movie takes in one sentence, unfortunately, it would be very derogatory in that it would be, I bet he doesn't like Tenet, which tells me everything I need to know.
What are those, Tommy? What?
Yep. So, sorry, Tom. Yeah, you know me, Last Jedi and Tenet. Those are the two where I'm like, if you don't like those, we have nothing.
The Odyssey is a Trojan horse to get us to watch Tenet too.
Yeah, exactly. This movie, I mean, this starts out iconic with the you son of a bitch.
I never knew where the meme came from, like the hand thing until
what's the matter?
Together.
CIA got you pushing too many pencils?
So I want to say this is kind of like the Step Brothers of 1987, where you just have it's just a weird, goofy movie, but you have so many quotable lines that come out of it, and most of them come from.
They all hit. Yeah, they all come from Carl Weathers.
I don't know if they all hit, but a lot of them do.
And they all hit. I mean,
my favorite line of the movie: "I don't have time to bleed." The guy's reaction's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, sure, buddy."
Also, I'm gonna jump to when the Predator finally enters the movie. Bravo,
it's like 30 minutes in.
Bravo.
No, it does take a little bit.
It takes like 45 minutes. It's like 45, 50. But Kevin Peter Hall, bravo, fucking nailed it. He's fucking awesome as the Predator, in my opinion.
Yeah, he was 7'2". Unfortunately, he did die 4 years after this movie was made. 7'2", so very good at. Apparently, he frequently played monster characters, and Predator's a good one to do that with. I will say, the thing that keeps me, I like this movie, but I hear a lot of people, maybe not necessarily go to the same level that Will Stanley does, but a lot of people that will go, yeah, Predator's an A+ movie. Predator's a top 20 movie all time for me. Predator is a perfect action movie. And to that I go, I just can't get there with that, because at no point in this movie did I really feel all that much tension. I'm going to be honest with you. I saw people dying, but at no point, and I think maybe part of it is just the Predator as a whole is a special effect that every time that they show like the invisibility thing coming in and out, I go, this looks like some Sci-Fi Channel bullshit. Especially with all the other practical stuff they have going on. I know. It does stick out like a sore thumb. And at no point do I really feel the tension. Like, let's talk about another movie that came out around this time that we reviewed as part of this franchise, Aliens. By the third act of Aliens, by the second act of Aliens, honestly, by the first act of Aliens, all of Aliens,
by the first 10 minutes of Aliens,
yeah, by the second that you turn on the movie Aliens, you are feeling so much tension. you feel it in a way that, and I know that Aliens and Predator are wildly different movies.
Until they
I
cross
understand
over.
that. Aliens takes itself a little bit more seriously, but it also kind of doesn't, because it has the same like military, like joking type stuff that Predator has a lot
Marines.
towards the beginning of this. Yeah, it has a lot of that kind of thing in this. But I also think that this movie, the action, it just doesn't really hit for me. I'm entertained because Arnold Schwarzenegger is doing his thing.
Yes.
And honestly, I think that this movie, rather than it being McTiernan or Predator, this is just Arnold Schwarzenegger doing what Arnold Schwarzenegger does, and that is having big muscles, and then holding machine guns. Like, that's what this movie is.
So
Yeah,
I think that's
but
why
I love
so many
Arnold
people
for
love
that.
This movie is because of the Arnold factor. You
Yeah,
put any other
you
actor
can't-
into this movie and it doesn't hit.
It doesn't. And I will
I
say
don't think
this:
this is a good movie with any other actor.
I think Carl Weathers and Arnold together, electricity, until they falls
it's
apart and
called
they hate each other.
testosterone, Brandon. Testosterone.
Yeah, it is called testosterone. Oh man,
The amount of roids in this movie. Ooh.
Yeah, how many anabolic steroids are in this movie? Holy God.
They got you pushing too many pencils.
So my thing is, how do you? I need to understand someone's decision to make this movie, like the concept of Predator. First of all, I like Predator as like a concept, like genius idea. Like, can go invisible, is like the greatest hunter, greatest. It basically can like do anything. It can go invisible. I love everything about that. But you're telling me they made Rocky. Then they made Rocky 2. Then I think they made another Rocky movie. And you have Carl Weathers and Arnold Schwarzenegger in those movies going like back and forth. He's Apollo, he's Rocky. And you're telling me someone looked at that and they went, guys, I think we can make a military movie and have those two same guys be the leads. Like, who thought about that?
But that's the thing, though. Like, when people talk about how, like, this is like back to Mitchell's point. Like, everyone's like, "Oh, this movie's amazing." Back in the '80s standards, I think it was, because this was like your prime.
I mean, this is peak of.
Flick. You need lots of guns firing. You need lots of muscles, and just some big jack dude saying goofy lines. And that's why I think Stallone. But you get.
By the way,
all the big action stars of that time had either an accent or something like unique about them. Stallone had his, his lip thing. Arnold had his accent. Jean-Claude Van Damme had his accent. All these guys were like the prime 80s action stars.
Yeah.
And that's what makes these movies so unique, is throwing them in there. And speaking of which, the Alien, not Alien, the Predator, the person who's originally supposed to play the Predator was Jean-Claude Van Damme. He was the first person casted in an early suit test, but then they scrapped that design and went with a
good
different.
Good scrap because Kevin
scrap.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying he kills it.
Which means the Predator probably would have been kicking in roundhouse kicking people instead of fighting.
I need Chuck Norris in this movie bad. I need it more than I can breathe. Like, I don't think he was around by then. Like, he's more of like a '90s guy.
He was.
Well, no, he was, but he's very much known for Walker Texas Ranger. Like he didn't take off until then.
Delta Force, baby.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, but my point is, I need him in this movie. Okay, so Mitchell. How about this? They tried to replicate this with a franchise that I refuse to watch. Because fuck trying to get all the action guys back together. Expendables. I refuse to watch the Expendables.
What?
You've never even watched them.
I refuse to watch them.
There's only one good Expendables movie, and it's the second one, but that's also the one that Schwarzenegger's in the most.
Refuse to watch those movies because they're trying to make it like an 80s action. Like, let's get the band back together.
That's kind of the whole point.
Money grab.
That's exactly what it was. It was all them getting back together just to give their catchphrase.
The second one is fun.
By my moral compass, I will put my foot down But I
By
will
your moral
say,
compass, you need to watch this movie just for the entertainment factor of it.
I will
watch
say,
the second one and watch the fourth one is like one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Okay.
They're not
fair
meant to
enough.
be taken seriously. They're supposed to be like just
No, see,
them.
Tommy, if I give them money, they'll continue to do these cash grabs. I don't need
Well, I don't
that.
think they can because
All right,
these
think
guys
about all
don't
the
have too
other
much
terrible
life
movies
left in
you
them.
Think about all the other terrible movies you have given money to.
No, you're right. You're right. I gave money to like Sound of whatever Freedom or whatever. So clearly I have no more.
I think so much less of you as a person now.
Clearly I have no more compass, if I'm being honest. Look, all I'm saying is I dig the vibes of this movie.
I like how they try to actually give a legitimate plot to this movie.
I don't know how to review this movie because
wait,
this
hold
movie
on.
is stupid.
Did you say they tried to give this movie a legitimate plot?
I mean,
Did you say that with a straight
did,
face?
And then they were like, well, they did, and then they were like,
they tried.
My wife's vagina is so fucking big, it's cavernous.
Dude, that was just such a weird offhanded joke. Like yeah, like you had to come out of the blue, run up to the guy, say it, and then and run away.
And then of course Arnold is like, ha ha, ha ha.
So forced. But no, like they have the whole plot of like Carl Weathers' character basically dragging them out there.
No. There is a plot, Mitchell. There is a plot.
Russian. There's this whole like, hey, we're using you to stop an invasion.
Yeah. The plot is they're lied to. The plot is they're lied to and brought out to this jungle to get like.
And then the Predator.
They're the only people that can do it.
Happens to be this fun side character that just shows up and starts killing people.
When he says you're an expendable asset, I'm like, oh, that's where they got the name from. Unbelievable fucking shit. Okay.
It just comes out of nowhere.
But I gotta be honest. Carl Weathers is awesome. I love Carl Weathers. He's so good.
No, he's great.
I think he's awesome in like 98% of things he does. I can think of a few things that he's not good in, but
you can.
It's small. It's not big.
What has he even been in that? I mean, he was in Rocky. He was in Close Encounters of the Third Kind, which
he wasn't good in that.
I honestly don't really remember him in that movie too much. He was in I remember he was in Happy Gilmore.
He's
and
good
that's
in
just
Happy
a movie.
Gilmore. Well, you don't like Happy Gilmore, so it's fine.
No, I don't.
He's not good in some TV shows, but I won't hold that against him.
I've never seen Action Jackson or Hurricane Smith, but
I've never even heard of those.
Yeah. But he's great in the Rocky movies. And by that, I mean, I've seen Rocky and Rocky 2. I have not seen 3 or 4.
What?
We'll get to him.
Carl Weathers' estate fucking hates me. They cut my mic. They literally cut me out.
They don't want you talking more
Carl
about
Weathers'
their guy.
estate was like,
the wiretap went bad. It fucked up your computer.
They were like, this man was about to talk about him being in like Brothers. Get him out of here. Oh God!
I just didn't feel the tension with this movie that I wanted to. Did you know that?
I'm sorry that you have to edit now. By the way, I'm sorry
that this guy played at San Diego State under Don Coryell.
Interesting. Wait, Carl Weathers?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I knew he was
end. I knew he was a football player. Yeah.
He played for the Raiders in 1970.
That's why when everyone is like, "Oh, The Rock, like, like played at Miami," I'm like, "No, The Rock like didn't really play at Miami." And then he went and did his WWE stuff, which, yeah, he's awesome at that. But yeah, so okay, you're looking through Carl Weathers stuff. Did he ever do pro wrestling?
I don't see anything.
Someone should have got him. Someone should have got him in a ring. They'll put Stephen A. and Pat McAfee in a fucking ring now. So it's like,
well, yeah,
Carl
because people
Weathers
nowadays
awesome.
have no damn integrity.
Again, Tommy. Back to the point of if you give people money, they'll give you any shit.
That's right.
Oh man. I like the music. And by music, I mean the one time they play whatever it is, like taps or something. Like when he blows up the Predator, and then it's just like, da, da, da. So yeah, that's about it. That's about it. The vibes of this movie. I don't know.
The guy who did the
I don't know how to review this movie. There's no plot. It's just them saying stupid meme quotes all day.
It's your typical 80s action movie of just blowing
it
shit
starts up. It starts out with so much vibe. Like the vibes are so high. Like they're in the plane. He throws something at the guy. He like is looking down. He still catches it. They both like smirk at each other. I'm like, holy shit, is this movie about to be fucking awesome? And then there's no plot.
No. It's just surviving.
By the way, I gave this a B 34.83.
I gave it a B minus 70.
I did not think I was going to be higher on it than you.
I'm giving it a B 20.7, but I enjoyed it. I liked it. Fun movie. But
I did not think I was going to be the highest person on Predator.
Mitchell, we haven't reviewed this movie. There's nothing to review.
That's very true. That's very true.
I need to get to the more crossovers. We need to get to the crossovers. We need Alien.
That is very true, and those are coming. Let's take a look at what we have.
Are we doing There Will Be Blood next? I think that's what we're doing next.
That is well. First of all, what's next is Mitchell goes to Europe.
You're gonna take a camcorder with you?
No, absolutely not. That is not happening.
He'll bring a camcorder with him. It's just it probably won't be used for the purposes of recording podcasts.
Oh, I thought he was gonna pull Ryan Russillo and do like a travel log of his honeymoon.
No, that's.
Are you gonna go to any European movie theaters?
Oh yeah, good question.
I wouldn't mind that, but I don't think that my wife would. So, because The Mandalorian and Grogu is actually going to be coming out while we're overseas, but I think we're just going to wait and do a Mandalorian and Grogu.
That's not good for your box office fantasy movie.
We're going to do. Ooh, I should contribute to the Italian box office of that movie. The Mandalorian and Grogu and Backrooms double feature. When I come back.
Backrooms is fucking awesome.
But I also really
that trailer is awesome.
I also really want to see the movie Obsession.
I've heard good things.
That comes out, and then I'll see Mortal Kombat 2 tomorrow.
Have you heard good things about Mortal Kombat 2?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought.
But I'm hearing that it's better than the first one.
I mean, that's not saying anything.
Yeah. No, it is. It isn't. There Will Be Blood, No Country for Old Men.
The bar to clear Mortal Kombat is on the ground. All you do is step over it.
Not terribly high. There Will Be Blood, No Country for Old Men. That's next. Then we'll have Predator.
Movies?
Then we'll have Predator 2 and Predators.
You're looking at.
And then I'm not going to say the next random one because who knows if those movies will actually be still on their streaming services. So we'll have to see if that is the case in June. So that's all for today, folks. Bye.